your time to emerge. Are you a business owner or a marketing manager? Bounce back with more traffic, engagement, loyal customers, and sales for your business. Hit that refresh button with Emerge Digital Marketing Solutions. This is your chance to skyrocket your business in the digital world. Get online, be found, and be known on Facebook, Google, and many more. We are results driven and we help businesses get and keep customers online. So what are you waiting for? Be Emergified today. Visit our website at www.emerge.com.ph or call us at 0949-993-9045 for more details.
I'm Melvin Francisco, President of AutoX Tire and Service Center. Si AutoX is a company who provides products and services na tungkol sa sasakyan. So basically, maintenance, tires, lubes, and other repairs. Our main problems when it comes to marketing is we have a limited idea of what is happening sa digital marketing. Pwede pala na magkaroon ng customers o dumami agad yung customers through social media. Through social media, nakakapag kami ng conversation sa tao o nakakapag-reply kami kung ano yung mga products and services na need nila right away, nakakapag-canvas sila agad-agad. By the time na mapumunta pala sila sa amin, yung transaction namin, alam na namin yung gagawin namin and ready na si customer sa mga services na gagawin sa sasakyan niya. So may idea na siya, price and the parts, lahat. Sobrang laking tulong ng pag-provide ni Emerge Local ng digital marketing para ma-boost yung sales ng AutoX. Kasi nakikilala tayo na tumatatak yung branding ng AutoX. Yun yung target natin eh. AutoX. Pag sinabi na AutoX, it is a complete one-stop shop. So through mga posts natin, through our marketing, mas yung pag sinabi AutoX, ito yung one-stop shop for cars. Emerge Local, this company is a very professional company. Ako yung tipo ng taong alam ko kung professional yung kausap. So if ever mag-i-invest kayo ng money for marketing, mas pondohan nila yung digital marketing kasi nandun ang focus ng consumers ngayon.
When we started engagement with Emerge Local, we felt like we were dealing with family. I am Evelyn Yumul, and I am the Sales and Marketing Director of the Medical City Clark. Before we engaged or we started our partnership with Emerge Local, the problem of the Medical City at that time was how we would broaden or widen the scope of our awareness campaign to address all the challenges that we were facing at that time. And so when we thought of focusing more on digital marketing, that was when Emerge Local came into the picture. Emerge Local is very easy to deal with. They're easy to talk to. From the very start of our engagement with them, working with them became so light because the relationship was basically like being part of the TNC Clark family, specifically the marketing team. That's why it wasn't a problem, considering that it was our first time working with them. They actually made recommendations rather on the latest market trend, and they have the latest technology also that they have applied in their programs that they have engaged with us. And there's consistent communication. We would normally have regular meetings and evaluation of our activities. At first, my thinking was we will be dealing with a new company when it comes to this area of digital marketing. And of course, somehow there was having second thoughts of partnering because we're talking of the TMZ brand that we're going to promote. Secondly, there are also some budget constraints. because of the wide scope of what marketing has to do. Of course, budget would be a major consideration. But eventually, upon presentation and of course the justifications, Emerge was able to present to us. We finally decided that we push through with our partnership. After all, we're talking of value for money. And I think that's just what Emerge Local delivered for TMC Clark. What I want the most, or I like the most at Emerge Local is, as I've said earlier, we would normally have regular meetings with them. And whenever they would have regular meetings with us, they would really spare almost the whole day meeting, discussing, evaluating the projects, if it was successful or not, if they were able to meet our expectations. And whenever a program becomes a success, they're also as happy as we are. And if it doesn't turn out the way we wanted it to turn out, in the same way, somehow, they're also disappointed. And I think that's just how family work together. Given all the challenges that the TMC Clark marketing team had to face, the engagement of Emerge Local with us in terms of digital marketing played a significant role. I'd say that the achievements that we were able to attain, a good significant contribution also came from how Emerge carried out the project for us. Definitely, we will be recommending Emerge Local to whoever would probably ask for our facilitation to recommend. And what I'm going to tell them is that working with Emerge Local is not only getting a partner who would carry out a particular project, but rather they are a kind of partner wherein they would really go the extra mile to make sure that they deliver beyond what is expected of them. Get someone or get a company with whom you will be working with and engaging with like being part of the family and not just a client-supplier relationship.
In this new normal, it's your time to emerge. Are you a business owner or a marketing manager? Bounce back with more traffic, engagement, loyal customers, and sales for your business. Hit that refresh button with Emerge Digital Marketing Solutions. This is your chance to skyrocket your business in the digital world. Get online, be found, and be known on Facebook, Google, and many more. We are results driven and we help businesses get and keep customers online. So what are you waiting for? Be Emergified today. Visit our website at www.emerge.com.ph or call us at 0949-993-9045 for more details.
we know what we want to happen, and Emerge knows how it can happen. I'm Gab Hayashi, Director for Corporate Sales and Services of Cindy's Bakery and Restaurant. Cindy's has been existing in the bakery industry for more than 40 years now. And we are the leading manufacturer of bread, pastries, and cakes in Central and Northern Luzon. So basically, we expand our branches as far as Ilocos and Isabela. So what we do is just introduce it through word of mouth, through our traditional channels such as print ads, advertisements in trucks, in public transport. We didn't know that there is such an opportunity with our possible online presence, such as being active in social media, Facebook, IG. What I like the most is our current presence in our social media accounts. So when you look at our Facebook, the engagement is high. There's always something new for our followers. For our online presence in general, our website looks better now. I think with how Emerge plans everything and executes everything, I think that's one thing that we really appreciate with our partnership with you. Emerge has this kind of expertise when it comes to setting everything up, from the planning, getting the inputs of the partner, incorporating the said inputs, however absurd they are. Emerge always finds a way to transform those ideas into something that is palatable. Your group is not that hard to reach. So it's digital marketing and you're living what you are selling. Diba? So that's what we love the most. With the short span of our partnership, we have seen effect directly to our sales. Businesses should really consider crossing the bridge, because the first hurdle that they will be experiencing is that, is it really necessary to have a digital marketing solution provider? Well, I think the answer is a straight yes. I think one of the factors that made our success is that we know what we want to happen, and Emerge knows how it can happen. Fast, efficient, reliable. With those kind of qualities, we are very happy with Emerge.
new normal, it's your time to emerge. Are you a business owner or a marketing manager? Bounce back with more traffic, engagement, loyal customers, and sales for your business. Hit that refresh button with Emerge Digital Marketing Solutions. This is your chance to skyrocket your business in the digital world. Get online, be found, and be known on Facebook, Google, and many more. We are results driven and we help businesses get and keep customers online. So what are you waiting for? Be Emergified today. Visit our website at www.emerge.com.ph or call us at 0949-993-9045 for more details.
hello, and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today. And my name is Jamal Merino, but you can just call me Tim. I am the Senior Account Manager and Brand Strategy Lead here at Emerge. Now, for those who don't know us yet, Emerge is the leading provider of digital marketing solutions where we help businesses in the local scene and abroad achieve their digital goals. Today, we are presenting Empowering the Healthcare Industry, a customer-centric digital-first approach. Now, for everyone's information, customer-centricity just means putting the customer first and at the center of everything you do as a brand. Now, before we get started, I would like to greet all viewers who are watching with us on our Facebook Live. And you can tell us what you're excited about for today's topic. You can sound off with the comments and show some love. Also, don't forget to like and follow our Facebook page and other social media platforms so we can stay in touch after this. For those who did not catch this live yet, you can still view the rerun right after the event. So, without further ado, let me introduce our resource person for today's event. Now, dubbed as the visionary growth hacker of Emerge, our speaker is a digital marketing veteran and a Google certified marketer. He hopes that the strategic framework, unique culture, and a customer-centric approach offered by Emerge will provide essential support for a performance-driven marketing demand for business owners and marketing professionals alike. Now, to talk about empowering the healthcare industry, a customer-centric digital-first approach, here's the Chief Executive Officer and founder of Emerge, Sir Richard Noromor.
Hello and welcome to everyone. Thank you, Jim, and I appreciate that introduction. It's my privilege to be your resource person to present our webinar topic for this evening, Empowering the Healthcare Industry, a Customer-Centric Digital-First Approach. So in this webinar, our main objective is to help healthcare industry businesses to be customer-centric and apply the digital-first approach in their business during these uncertain times. After this webinar, we want you to learn what is customer-centric digital-first approach. Second, we want you to help and learn how to design a customer-centric and digital-first marketing initiatives that you can use for healthcare practices. Third, we want to help you on how to improve these digital-first health experiences for your customers in 4 easy steps. This webinar are for healthcare practitioners, or if you're a doctor who are running your own clinic or centers, optometry center, dental practices, or skincare clinic, this webinar is for you. If you are currently thinking now how you can leverage digital marketing for your business, this webinar is for you. You don't need prior technical knowledge because this webinar is beginners friendly. I'm Richard Noromor. I'm the founder and CEO of Emerge. Emerge has been in the business for 11 years now. We've been in the business of helping businesses grow their business online. Through digital marketing solutions, such as social media marketing, paid ads advertising, and website design and development. And our team at Emerge, that's what has been doing for the past 11 years. Without further ado, let's dive in with our presentation proper. First, let's start. What is a customer customer-centric and digital-first approach. 10 years ago, and even before pandemic, if you own a healthcare practice or you run skincare clinic, the only way to promote your marketing, to promote your service or your practice is through traditional and offline marketing. You may have an expensive billboard, you may launch a radio ad campaign, as well as or a magazine. But there's been a shift of the behavior for healthcare practices and their business, and that is they leverage the use of digital marketing and digital solutions to reach their customers, such as launching an online booking appointment system so that they can reach their customers, e-consultation or telemedicine, wherein your patient can book an appointment online and do the consultation using technology. Aside from that, because of the pandemic, consumers and businesses has accelerated in adapting to use tools online. For example, more and more skincare clinic and businesses related to healthcare industries are prioritizing to build their online presence. So the digital first approach means planning and designing a marketing strategy, prioritizing digital or online version first, then adapting it to offline. This is contrary to the traditional way of doing marketing, which is you first design a marketing for offline, then adapting it to offline. The digital first approach is synonymous to the word improving digital consumers' discovery experience. So whenever your potential customers are looking for your brand online, making sure that their experience are positive. So that's the digital first approach. Thinking whatever marketing activities you do, the consumers at the center of your activity. So what is a customer experience, or also known as CX? Customer experience, or CX, is a collective results of the emotions and the perceptions of your customers towards your brands during their customer journey, from learning what you do, learning what you offer, until they become your customer or they avail your service. Let's move forward to how to design a customer-centric and digital-first marketing initiatives. Step number 1 is practice empathy-based marketing. According to Psychology Today, empathy is the ability of a person to recognize and to share thoughts and feelings to another person in an authentic way. Now more than ever, it is important to be empathic when we are doing our marketing communication in healthcare industry. According to Edelman Trust Barometer, 81% of consumers said they must be able to trust the brand first before they will decide to buy whatever service or products they're selling. Similarly, 1 in 5 consumers said they are willing to switch healthcare providers if their providers lack empathy with their current situations. So these are the samples on how you can practice empathy-based marketing for healthcare practices, whether you run a skincare clinic or you have an optometry centers or dental practices. During pandemic, we usually hear the word, we live in uncertain times. With your marketing communication, consider using this message. We know you may be feeling anxious or afraid right now. Another example, let's say for example, you are running an OB/GYN campaign for your healthcare practice, or if you are in a hospital, you are a product marketing manager, you may consider using these marketing communication messages. We understand that getting pregnant can be harder and how frustrated and hopeless you may be feeling about it. Step number 2 is making innovation work for healthcare consumers and patients. The role of technology and innovation in today's world is to make sure that consumers can connect with you easily and to foster that relationship with your healthcare practice, or if you have a skincare clinic or centers. Sample on how you can make innovation work for your practice is to ensure that healthcare is digitally enabled. If you notice that your patient are having a hard time, let's say, making an appointment with you, and you cannot, and you are having a challenge on how to learn about their current conditions, and you are staying connected with them through texting or using SMS, then you may consider launching an SMS-based system to reach these patients. One, it works for those who have phone. Second, it works for those patients or healthcare consumers who have emails. And it definitely works for those who don't have access to internet connection. Second is healthcare must be inclusive. During this pandemic, a lot of healthcare practices may be wondering on how they can reach their customers without being physically present in the centers where they are practicing as a physician. So healthcare must be inclusive in a sense that the patients or healthcare consumers now during pandemic might be feel anxious because they afraid to go out. Considering launching an online booking system or appointment system or online consultation will be a convenient for them. Third step is to enable omnichannel customers. By definition, omnichannel customer experience means selling, promoting, and marketing to customers in different channels, whether offline or online. With a unified messaging in whatever your customers are reaching out in the point of their customer journey or in their journey, whether they are in the discovery phase or reaching a research phase until they avail your service. So why omnichannel is important? And what are the samples that you can apply for your healthcare practice, the omnichannel customer experiences? Consider this scenario. As a sales executive, might be interacting with your patient through video calls, asking for a consultation for a doctor, Dr. Magdano. Then at an event 2, an email goes to patient having the link of the upcoming webinar of Dr. Magdano. The event 1 used the channel of video. The event 2 used the channel of email and webinar. The event 3, the link of the service and the program microsite is given to the client or to the patient, wherein the patient can access all the important information. The channel used are webinars and microsites. So these events are interconnected, and with the use or with the sales executive using the same and unified promotion marketing communications to educate the patient. Number 4 is adopt a data-driven analytics in decision making. Traditionally, if you have a traditional business, location is very important. But going digital first, data is very important. So what is data-driven or what is data analytics? So with data analytics is processing of raw data collected in your online presence that can be useful in your decision making. For example, we have a client wherein during their partnership with us, they saw that based on the Google Analytics, majority of the traffic are coming from their mobile devices. So they noticed and learned that their consumers and patients are using their mobile devices. They were able to gain consumer insights that first, they can optimize their product offering. Second, they can think of strategy on how to solve that demand. What they did is they launched a mobile app. Second, they make sure that their website is mobile first so that when the patients and healthcare consumers are visiting their website, it is website friendly and they can easily find the information that they're looking for. Next, I'm going to give you 4 easy steps on how to improve digital health experience for healthcare consumers. Most consumers want and demand better health experiences. According to eMarketer, 80% of consumers prefer to use digital channels, whether online video calls, online bookings, among others. 36% of consumers, they expect communications from a provider that has the same in-person experience. Similarly, 29% expect frictionless check-in experiences, both in person and online. The first step and way on how you can improve your customer experience using digital first approach is to maximize the use of social media. Just January 2022, according to Statistica, there are now 92 million social media users in the Philippines. A certain percentage of these are obviously can be your potential patients and healthcare consumers for your practice. So how can you maximize the use of social media to improve your customer experience for your brand? There are 4 things to remember. First is reach. Second is act. Third is convert. And fourth is engage. Reach. With the social media, for example, Facebook, this can be your medium in promoting your practice, in educating your target market, in disseminating information that benefits your practice, that will benefit your healthcare consumers or your patients. Second is act. The goal of having a social media presence, for example, on Facebook, is to be able to engage and react to the pulse of what your target consumers are asking, being able to answer their questions, uh, answer the questions related to your practice. The third is with social media, engagement is expected to convert into real customers. So, according to the study, the more engagement you have for your social media is equivalent to how many potential patients or healthcare customers you can get using social media. And the fourth is engage. So this is similar to acting and responding to what your consumers are commenting, or if they are reaching to you via inbox when they have questions about your practice. Second is learn how to listen to your patients online. When we're talking about listening to your patients online, it's all about reviewing or taking into account the reviews you have for your brand. For example, you have a practice, then you have a Facebook page. Make sure that you attend to the Facebook comments, or if you have a Google business profile, make sure that if there are comments there, negative and positive, you make sure to attend to them. Because according to the study, 91% of millennials trust online reviews as a personal recommendations. So online reviews is very important when you're building your brand online, because this is the center of your online reputation. And it now becomes the modern referral. Similarly, 84% of patients now use online reviews when assessing physicians. And 77% of patients said that online reviews is their first step in searching for new providers or healthcare practitioner, whether you are in a skincare clinic, or you are a physician practitioner, or whether you have an optometry centers. Patients are using online reviews, and it becomes their part of this deciding factor before they can avail your service. Number three is offering online scheduling. During the pandemic, online scheduling becomes a necessity, not just for healthcare industries, but for most industries. This online scheduling said to be 47% of healthcare organizations didn't offer these important features to their customers. According to the GetUp Lab, patients and healthcare consumers, around 41% are using book online appointment or online scheduling for the service providers. So clearly, leveraging the online booking appointment system for a practice is really a must. Fourth is help your patients make better decisions with SEM. SEM means search engine marketing. Search engine marketing is a process wherein your potential customers are actively looking for your practice, whether it's a hospital, a skincare clinic, an optometry, or a dental practices. There are patients, healthcare consumers who are actively looking online right now using search engine. In the Philippines, 96% of the search engine market share is owned by Google. So this is a sample anatomy of a Google search engine results. For your practice, you will be able to connect with the high quality leads or customers who are actively needing your service. For example, if you are in skincare clinic, you can reach customers or patients who are actively looking for keywords such as skincare in Manila, skincare in the Philippines, or in Pampanga. Same with the optometry, you can do a keyword-based targeting to tap your patients, your potential patients. So to conclude, it's all about prioritizing your patient and being their center on whatever you do online. So prioritizing the needs of your consumers for healthcare industry can make and break, and it's the major factor for your organization, whether you're running a skincare clinic, a hospital, an optometry centers, or a physician practitioners. So I hope that you were able to learn and implement a customer-centric strategy on how you can improve your service, as well as I hope that you were able to learn and implement the digital first approach to your marketing strategy to be able to grow your business during these uncertain times. Remember, consumers, your patients only deserve the best care. Thank you. So that's it, Jim.
All right, thank you so much. All right, thank you so much, Richard, for a very insightful and customer-centric presentation. And to our viewers, we appreciate you being here and still being here. And for those who did not have the chance to catch us live, you can still watch our rerun here at our Facebook page. It will be available anytime soon. Now, if you have any questions or you want to have a free consultation with our very own CEO or some subject matter experts from our team like me, you may reach out to our contact details shown on the screen. Now, if you look closely, you can contact us through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and even on our website at www.emerge.com.ph. We also have our very own podcast where we talk about everything digital and social media marketing topics to help you out craft an effective campaign. You can stream the Marketing Heroes podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and other platforms where podcast is available. Thanks again for joining us today. I've been your host, Jimar Merino, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.